Hey dudes, dudettes and creatures of the fifth dimension, and welcome back. We are quite a while in now, 100 videos. I did a whole lot of looking back in the 2 years video, I believe. I forget how much I actually did, but the point is, this video is less of that and more of questions. Now, you may not know, but on my Discord, I have a channel. It's called Ask Me Stuff for a Q&A. I made it a very long time ago, back when my ambitions were far too high. And as such, since then, I've opted out of calling it a Q&A, because Q&A implies more fame than there really is as of now. So anyway, I thought it would be good to answer some of these questions, which is literally what Q&A means. So we're going to go through and answer some questions. All of the questions. The first one, this is the 19th of July, 2020. This was, I think, the day I made the channel. Not the YouTube channel, the Discord channel. Cosmo is a person that used to be around on the Discord. Not anymore, though. I forget why. Anyway, the question was, what kind of videos do you enjoy making most? And this is a generic Q&A question. Gaming, I think, is the obvious answer, because that's what my whole channel is. But more specifically, my favourite series, playing wise, would be my Minecraft Space one. I think the Minecraft Space one is the most fun to play, just because I like that kind of mod pack. I may be hosting a modded server. Watch this space. I think that really summarizes it. Next question from one of our staff. It says, how are you planning to progress in your channel videos and user interaction? Well, I plan to just become more professional in mainly my editing, but also in how I do things. Hopefully as proven by this video. And also, the last video was my giving that a go in editing. I hope that works out. That also comes under videos as well, I guess. User interaction. Well, I'm always happy to have new people on my Discord, but at the same time, I'm always open to feedback on any of my videos in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions, feedback. It's just that's not apparent because we don't really get much. But that's to be expected. I also stream on Twitch. I have recently got back into that. That's Callum. Oh wait, Callum hasn't done a face review. You could hear him shouting to the mic. Sam and Eric, yeah. The next question. When is Only Gear coming? I knew this was coming because I saw this message. So Only Gear, I don't know if it's apparent by the name, was a Top Gear style thing that I was planning to make in Scrap Mechanic. Yeah, I was planning to make a Top Gear style thing in that. The reason why I hadn't at the time is because it was but now it is actually doable in creative. So I will revisit that idea at some point. I might bring that back. Let me know if you have any suggestions for that, or just any enthusiasm. So, next question. What does collection absolutely taken toughly yet while all tries mean? That is in reference to the name of the Discord server. it doesn't necessarily mean anything. Next question. When will you learn to do useful stuff from your mods? I don't understand this question. Why are you a YouTuber / streamer anyway? Well, I just thought it would be a fun, like, hobby. Next question. What is your favourite mob / animal in Minecraft? Ooh, that's a tough one, actually. And when this question was posted, there were a lot of mobs that hadn't come out yet. Maybe I'll do like a Minecraft mob tier list video on my second channel, which you should subscribe to if you go to my channels page. It's linked there, and I might put an end screen card for it. Yeah, let me know if you want to see a Minecraft mob tier list, because I can't think of a good answer at the moment. Or not even necessarily a tier list, just like general rating for all of them. I've never truly been a fan of tier lists anyway. This is a question Callum posted a while ago as a meme. Do you consider your hairline far or near? I don't know what he means by that. Have you thought of doing anything in your life other than YouTube and Twitch? Well, sure. As I said before, YouTube was always, and Twitch was always a hobby. So everyone needs like a life plan job-wise. So I won't get into that here, but yeah. Even then, I think my plan in that field is ambitious, so I'll see where life takes me, and I'll guide it when I have to, but I'm really indecisive, so that's a bit difficult. Next question. Are you going to do Twitch and YouTube as a living? I think I just answered that. Everyone needs a job. I mean, if I have one of these popularity spikes then, and I manage to make it, then absolutely. But that's statistically unlikely, so I'll take what I'm given, and I'll do a regular job too, if I have to. Which I probably will. When is Only Gear coming? I already answered that, but he was getting very... This was like a month after he'd already asked that the first time, so... Yeah. For more on that, see earlier in the video. What other series are you planning to make? Well, I want to finish Subnautica. One thing I do want to do is go back and finish some old series. Satisfactory, maybe. I did record an episode on that a while back. This is a funny story. I did record an episode on that a while back, but there were other series in the way, and I'm not a huge fan of using like months old footage, which is why I haven't made a third channel video yet. I have a third channel, I don't know if you know. You can't find it because it doesn't have any videos on it. But if you have a link to it, then it is there. But there is a video coming up. No spoilers, but here's a sneak peek. It's not a bomb. What's your favourite of your videos? For a long while, my answer to this question would have been Spooky Spooky Spook House episode 1, I believe was the title. Mainly because the video wasn't edited by me, and I really liked the editing on it. Now it might be different. I don't know. I do like the editing on the last video, but other than that, the editing's not particularly good. So, but content-wise, whichever one's the most fun to record, I don't know. I don't tend to watch my videos. I record them, I edit them, I say that's probably good enough. But that's because they were always so long. They're not anymore. I just answered this question. I don't remember what I was saying. I forget what I was saying for that last question. But this next question. When is this Q&A coming on your YouTube channel? And also, are you going to do the Twitch highlight ever? This video will be coming out, I don't know. Today is the 26th. So, October, early October probably. Maybe like the last day of September. We'll see. Next question. Oh, actually, the Twitch highlights. I did get that edited, but I I never uploaded it in the end, and it is also, it's really outdated now, because that was back when I used to, like, at the peak of my streaming. So there's a lot of clips that aren't included, and since I've started streaming again. So if you want to make one of them, feel free, but the one I currently have, probably not. These questions, what do you mean? What do I mean? I assume these two are relating to each other, and it wasn't just what do you and then mean. Couldn't tell you. This question is, what is marmalade? Well, Wikipedia defines marmalade as a fruit preserve made from the juice and peel of citrus fruits boiled with sugar and water. The well-known version is made from bitter orange. It is also made from lemons, limes, grapefruits, mandarins, sweet oranges, bergamots, and other citrus fruits, or a combination. Citrus is the most typical choice of fruit for marmalade, though historically the term has often been used for non-citrus preserves. The preferred citrus fruit for marmalade production... Why do I keep saying fruit wrong? The preferred citrus fruit for marmalade production is the Spanish Seville or bitter orange. You get the idea. Next question. It just says llama. Absolutely. When? Now. Just the letter H. I can't work with this. I don't know. Caterpillar? Sure, why not? How far are you in the development of Unknown Game Name? Ooh. This will be in reference to Unknown Game Name 2. 1 already came out, like, 2 years ago almost, probably. Unknown Game Name 2, I am very close to finishing the script of. Maybe 3 more rooms. Once I finish the script, we'll go into the level kind of building. Then decoration. I've probably, like a third of the way through the third of the way through the overall project, but it's not a third of the way through the time span. It'll be done next year. Whatever that says. Karaoke. Sure. No, I'm gonna Google that. I don't know what I'm agreeing to. Cat. Yeah. Yeah. It auto-completed to the cat is very thin for 2 months of her in Russian. Next question. Do you like me? From Raven. Ooh. Raven, you are annoying at times, I'll be blunt. But you've got the right, I would say you have potential, but not a chance. What does that say? Friend, it says. Yeah. Oh, wait. Hang on. It says friend, but it also says drug. It says a lot of different translations. Space UK? Look it up. Okay. Space UK is a skilled British player in Geometry Dash. I don't really care. Will you learn Blender for better production quality on your videos? How would Blender... Blender's for 3D modeling. My videos are... The whole concept of a video is 2D. You don't get a 3D... It's not like a 3D model. If I put my hand in front of my face, you can't just, like, turn the whole thing to the side and see my face. So I don't understand. Do I make good games? Oh, absolutely. Let me look at some of... Oh, not that you've released any. But just asking if I should do better for your standards. I want you to read that question again and figure out the issue with it. Do I make good games? I haven't made any games, but you get the idea. Like, if you haven't released any, then I don't really know. Next question. Oh, this. This is an edited one. This message at the top that says no originally said, like, can you read this story? Story linked somewhere else. So I responded, where is somewhere else? Just send me in a DM. And after a while, where's the link, Zaptus? Where is it? Where's what the link? And this is the point where the message was changed. I do know this story. It was read a story. I do know this story. I'm gonna put it on screen, but I'm gonna have a lot of it, like, obfuscated. No. I'll put it on screen, but I'll obscure some of it. Most of it. $28. We have 56. 65, and we're on 28 at 3/4 of an hour in. Okay, should we do a speed round? Is the next video the Q&A? At the time, no, but as of now, yeah, yes. This video, well, no, this video is the Q&A. Pass on this question, because this didn't actually happen. It was more of, no, I'm not even going to try to explain it. What's your opinion on the new Twitch compared to the old Twitch? Old Twitch had a better reputation. New Twitch has seemingly better potential. I don't know. Is my editing good? I haven't really watched many of your videos, but I did watch the iceberg video because it was about me, and your editing was good in that one. So, from what I've seen, yes. No one. No. See previously in the video. Do you believe in time travel forward and backwards in the future? I believe that if we could time travel in the future, then someone would have come to now by now. But I am hopeful that one day we will, because what if this is the timeline where we invent time travel, and then when someone goes back in time, it's into a different timeline. So it's possible, depending on how your time travel is depicted, which sci-fi film you're following, you know? Unity or Roblox? Unity. Because Roblox's code, the language Roblox uses isn't even named after a musical note. Like, what is a lure? Name 5 animals you have 10 seconds starting from the end of this message. Start. Giraffe, lizard, dolphin, cow, sheep. Is lizard a type of animal? I knew this question was coming and I still blanked because I forgot where it was. Chicken nuggets or chicken dippers? Wait. I don't know what the difference is, so chicken nuggets. No. How many days are in 10 years? 3,650. Didn't account for leap years. How many teeth? Snails don't have teeth, to my knowledge. Weird question. 4 questions to compile into one message. Who is Dogchamp? He is Dogchamp. Who is the true identity of Dogchamp? I know who Dogchamp originally was. It's a very cute dog. It's not mine. I don't have a dog. It's a dog from YouTube. For more info, see this. Setup tour and picture folder showcase. I kind of asked this question. Setup tour. So I got this monitor here. That's a TV. I got this monitor here. That's my main monitor. There's the computer. There's a mess of cables back there. I got this light. There's a mirror. Got my coloured lights. Like kind of up there. That's about it. I think I put the camera back in slightly the wrong place. Of all the series you discontinued, do you want to bring back some? Yeah, absolutely. I plan to do a series of those. I did mention it earlier. Weird parallax. What are your opinions on this being the 100th video? It was bound to come eventually. What time are you recording this? It is 5:37 PM on Monday the 26th. Bedroom tour. When you got affiliate house conversation, I can remember it vividly. I was about to leave for the weekend, unable to stream. I checked my emails just for no reason. There was an email saying I got affiliate. I was very excited, and then did nothing about it until the Monday. Can't remember. Weird question. Pass. It's the 100th video.
Just enough to say hi.
I'll lean into the camera and say hi then.
Hi. 100th video. Yay!
What's the next question? How do you mean by via IRL? How many friends have you made via IRL? A bunch? Didn't see most of it. Good stuff. I don't know. What school do you go to? And then this long thread of, yeah, because he's going to tell you, yeah, that's sensible. Not allowed private info. And then me just saying, no general chat, guys. And shutting that operation down. What did you first make of me when the wild Bulldog appeared one day? Ooh. I'll be honest, I can't remember that day. But my Twitch clips page says that Bulldog was the most recent follow as of the end of Hardcore Season 2 on my Twitch, I believe. So, I remember the world. It was a nice world. I do remember the first time you joined a voice chat. I was playing Roblox with some people. I forget who exactly. But you probably remember. I think Callum was probably there and someone else. And you asked, and I had forgot that you existed, frankly. And I said, that's a bit, I don't know. But then I let you in anyway, expecting you to be some kid. And you were actually cool. So, didn't know what to think. Pleasantly surprised. The other two questions, there were two more people that copied and pasted this question but put in their own name, and they deleted the messages, so. What do you consider the starting point of your Twitch? And then part of it's spoiled out. Let me see what the spoiler is. If you click this, you probably thought, Twitch trying to ask a question totally about himself because he feels so amazing about being an OG to the channel, or you're just curious. Either, answer the question. The starting point of my Twitch would be, I guess, when I made the account. I don't know. When I first streamed. I don't know. Did you ever want to give up on YouTube or Twitch? Well, there was never any, like, stakes. There was never really anything on the line, so, no. Who's your least favourite in the server? Ooh, I was gonna say one guy, but he's not in the server anymore, so, yeah. Oh, who's your favourite in the server? I don't know. Depends on the category. This question is just boop and also boop. What? Cutting this short, but what's your favourite game? Tough one. Portal 2 is pretty good. Might be Portal 2. This one's just, how are you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. This one's just, human? Yes. And that's all the questions. So, nice. I also have some other clips that I'm going to splice between these as well, so thanks for watching this video. We've got this far. Gonna keep going. Nothing will really change except from professionalism. Thanks for watching, and I will see you, maybe. Bye.